I just woke up. It's like, I don't know, 7 in the morning. I have no makeup on. My hair just looks like this. I got my coffee. We're having coffee talk, I guess. Okay, I just had to come on and react to something I just watched on YouTube. I watched yet another young person sort of posting their weight loss journey. And this is not to harsh on anybody posting their weight loss journey, because I actually find these videos really inspiring and I like to watch them. But she was talking about how she lost 30 pounds in 2 months. And it was one of those ones like, tell me if you watch these, like, hi guys, I really just decided to do it this time, and so I just cut out the pizza and some sugar, and I went to the gym, and just like that, 2 months later, here's me in a bikini, and yay! And I watch these videos, and they're just so triggering for me. So it's really time for me to do like my Hashimoto's video, and talk about why you will not see that kind of video from me. That's a really unreasonable amount of weight for me to expect to lose. And I think that it's great if somebody can do that. It's great if somebody can just go out and do that. But it's not going to happen for me that fast. It's, every pound is a fight. And that could just be my age. That could just be the way my body is. But I think there is an element to it, which is the fact that I have an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is basically a fancy way of saying that my body likes to create antibodies that attack my own thyroid. And I won't go into all the science and the detail because it's actually very complicated. Autoimmune diseases are a really complicated thing, and they're different for different people in terms of how they manifest and how they feel. But for me, basically, my thyroid is like it's not really the engine. I was trying to come up with the metaphor. It's because your heart is like your engine that pumps everything in your body, right? But I don't know if your thyroid, help me out if you understand cars. Your thyroid's like your timing belt, maybe? Like if it can't get it running fast enough, or it's running too fast. If your thyroid's running too fast, you will have like heart palpitations, and you'll be sweating all the time, and you'll be hot, and everything's running hot, right? I naturally have the opposite of that, which is a low thyroid function, which means if I'm not medicated, I am phenomenally tired all the time, and my body temperature is actually lower than a normal, regular, healthy body temperature, and all kinds of messed up stuff can happen. Your digestion slows down because that's all part of the system too, so you're not absorbing nutrients very well. Yeah, it's like this special snowflakey thing. So I won't bore you with all of that, except to say I am on medication. I'm personally on a thyroid hormone replacement, which keeps me feeling fairly normal, and I'm lucky because some people, they have a hard time finding a medication that works for them. So technically it's working in that I have enough energy usually to get through the day. But I would say that the energy that I used to have as a regular person is not the same. So I have what I would call my thyroid tired days. And if you like this, video, if you have a thyroid problem, because you will be the one who understands when I say I have a thyroid tired day. It's not like, oh, I'm just lazy, or, oh, I need more sleep. It's not like that. It's like it's like that feeling when you're about to get the flu, that kind of tired, like I need to lay down and I can't really do anything else. And I just have to be a lump on the couch. And, going grocery shopping is like something I need to rev myself up for like an hour to get going. So for me this week, Yesterday I had one of those days where I just kind of crashed, and those days depress the shit out of me. I hate the fact that I had plans and things I wanted to do, and instead I'm laying on the couch, just watching TV. I hate the fact that an example I'm giving my kids is that it's normal to just lay around like that. I never wanted to be that kind of parent that just showed them that like laying on the couch all day was, normal behavior. But some days I have to do it. And honestly, this past week I was really, really proud of myself because Monday through Friday I got a 20-minute workout in, and it was a 20-minute high intensity workout. So it was like a HIIT workout and weights and like really heavy duty for me anyway. If you've done a Shanti workout before, you know that those are not just like a nice little walk in the park. They're pretty brutal. So 5 days in a row I did that. And then Saturday I just crashed. I couldn't do the sixth workout that I was supposed to do in my program. I didn't go out and do the things out in my yard that I was going to do. I didn't do the cleaning I was supposed to do. I just laid there, and I fucking hate it. But the other thing that thyroid problems can do is, I think even if you're medicated, and again, I'd love, if you related all of this, I'd love some comments, because sometimes you feel like you're losing your mind. But I feel like your body just doesn't react to maybe exercise and eating in the same way that, a regular, well, hormone balanced person would, if you follow. I feel like, I can do all the right things and I'm fighting to lose a pound. And in fact, a lot of people, when they first are dealing with figuring out their Hashimoto's or their thyroid problems, their weight can really go up really, really fast, because you're just not burning the same type of calories that a regular person does. Your regular daily needs might be really, really low. And then I have a day where I just have to crash and lay on the couch. So, if you look at this and you go, okay, lady, you're not losing weight very fast. Why don't you just actually try a little harder and go to the gym and really, go on the treadmill for like an hour and burn some serious calories. If I do that kind of activity, you guys, the repercussions on my health are really heavy. I can't keep that up. In fact, when I first got diagnosed with Hashimoto's, I was quote unquote in the best shape of my life, meaning that I was doing two Beachbody workouts. I was doing doubles, so I was doing like morning and night. I was doing all the right things. I was, on the meal plan. I was drinking Shakeology. I was like trying so hard to like lose those last few pounds and just driving myself, and I ended up crashing. And I didn't just crash for a day. I crashed for like 6 months. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't mow my lawn. Grocery shopping was about all I could handle, and I just laid there all the time until I finally got medicated. So please understand, if you know somebody who has a thyroid problem, just muscling through it and just working harder at it and just pushing yourself is not the answer. It is not going to turn into results for those people. Rest is very important when you have a thyroid problem, because you're just constantly, you just got like, when your phone is on yellow, when it's on low. I feel like I'm on that all the time. I'm at 20%, and then I got to plug it in for a little while, guys. I got to stop and I got to plug it in, and then I can use it for a while, but I might have to use it on low battery mode. Do you understand? I think that's the most perfect metaphor I've ever come up with in my life. That's exactly what it feels like. I'm on low battery mode. So I am not going to let myself get discouraged. I think I can still do what I can do within my capabilities and what's realistic for me. I can still move forward. I can still try. But I cannot be the person who posts about losing, 30 pounds in 2 months because I went and worked my ass off for hours at the gym. I can't. It's really hard to have what I hate calling a disease, but is a disease. I prefer to call it a condition because I think a disease makes it sound like I'm sick. And I refuse to walk around like a sick person. I'm not sick. I'm just living with something. But it's hard to kind of go, okay, it doesn't matter how hard my will is. It doesn't matter how well I eat. Well, it does matter how well I eat, but we'll do another video about that. But I'm just saying, like, there's no, I'm not getting rid of this. It's a chronic condition. I'm not going to be cured. I'm not going to just do these magical things and just get rid of this. I will have it for the rest of my life. I will have to probably have medication for the rest of my life. And that's a hard thing to accept. So, sorry, this is a bit of a downer, but it's the fucking truth, and I don't talk about it very much. I just live my life. I think there's a lot of people living with this condition, and we just get through it. So if you see somebody who looks like they're overweight or they're tired, don't assume that they're lazy. There might be something else going on that you don't know about, okay? Thanks for listening, and have a great Sunday.